I've seen him speak before, and I became entranced with what he had to say and what he shared with that audience, and I think you will be the very same way.
I've given thousands of speeches to hundreds of thousands of people since 1995. My goal is to make my presentations one part insight, one part information, and one part entertainment.
Here's our #1 finding after 24 plus years. It's getting harder to recruit, manage, and retain the best people. Yes, we've done 24 years of research to come up with that. I know some of you are thinking, hey pal, you could have just called me. And if you're in this room and I've interviewed you, I promise not to reveal your identity. For me, what's more interesting is why is it getting so much harder to manage people, and why is it getting so much harder to bring in the best, to drive what we call discretionary performance, and to retain the best. You say, I don't have enough time. The one thing I don't have is time. So I will tell you, you don't have enough time to not make sure your firm has a culture of strong, highly engaged leadership. Remember the costs when leaders are not managing upfront in advance, guiding, directing, supporting, and coaching, spelling out expectations, and keeping track. Problems occur that didn't have to occur. Problems get out of control that could have been solved easily. Resources are squandered. People go in the wrong direction for days, weeks, or months without realizing it. Low performers hide out and collect paychecks. Mediocre performers mistake themselves for high performers. High performers become the most likely to leave, and leaders end up doing tasks that should have been delegated to someone else. You don't have time not to do this.
I want to give you some new ideas, and I'm hoping to give you some concrete best practices, but I'm going to steal my thunder right now. My advice is not some newfangled idea. My advice is back to fundamentals.
Nobody needs a weak leader. And anybody who wants a weak leader, you hire the wrong person. The self-starting high performers, what they want is a manager who knows who they are, knows what they're doing, is in a position to set them up for success, is in a position to teach, help them do more, better, faster, help them avoid unnecessary problems, help them earn more. That's what the self-starting high performers are looking for. But see, this puts a lot of pressure on managers, especially new managers.
Even remotely, we're able to bring to your team what you love about live programs, that energy and laughter and engagement, the shared learning experience. Now we're able to bring all of our best-selling keynotes and workshops right to your screen, reaching our clients and audiences anywhere, anytime, with greater flexibility and convenience. We've been producing online training videos and remote programming for decades. But now with this studio, we can do it so much better. We can do so much more. How do you make yourself one of those indispensable go-to people without succumbing to overcommitment syndrome? How do you learn to get what you need from other people, even when you can't hold them accountable? Overcommitment syndrome has become an epidemic, and the consequences are tremendous. Not just for individuals, but also for organizations. There is a great generational shift underway in the workforce. This has huge implications for the whole range of human capital management best practices. On one end of the spectrum, there's staffing strategy, attraction, selection, onboarding, up-to-speed training, performance management. Whether you're looking for a humorous, inspiring, and informative keynote, turns out I'm hilarious. Or if you're addressing more challenging, complex issues, trying to get a better understanding of the risks and opportunities hiding below the radar in your organization, looking for insight and guidance about the great generational shift underway in the workforce, developing new leaders, or building up your more experienced leaders and getting them back to practicing the fundamentals. If you're trying to drive communication, cooperation, and collaboration across different functions and teams, or if you're trying to improve recruiting and retention, we've got solutions. We're 1,000% committed to making a lasting impact on your organization. Thanks for giving me some of your time. I hope we can find a way to be of service to you.